I guess you deserve to know. The night Grover was escorting us to Camp Half-Blood, he made a couple wrong turns. You remember he told you that once? Well, the worst wrong turn was into a Cyclops' lair in Brooklyn. This Cyclops, he tricked us. He managed to split us up inside this maze of corridors in an old house in Flatbush. And he could sound like anyone, Percy, just the way Tyson did aboard the Princess Andromeda. He lured us, one at a time. Talia thought she was running to save Luke. Luke thought he heard me scream for help, and me... I was alone in the dark. I was 7 years old. I couldn't even find the exit. And there were Talia and Luke and Grover, tied up and gagged, hanging from the ceiling like smoked hams. The Cyclops was starting a fire in the middle of the room, and I drew my knife, but he heard me. He turned and he smiled. He spoke, and somehow he knew my dad's voice. I guess he just plucked it out of my mind. He said, "Now, Annabeth, don't you worry. I love you. You can stay here with me. You can stay here forever."
And what did you do?
I stabbed him in the foot.
Are you kidding? You were 7 and you stabbed a grown Cyclops in the foot?
He would have killed me, but I surprised him. It gave me just enough time to run up to Talia and cut the ropes on her hands. She took it from there.
Yeah, but still, it was pretty brave, Annabeth.
We barely got out alive. I still have nightmares, Percy, the way that Cyclops talked in my father's voice. It was his fault we took so long getting to camp. All the monsters have been chasing us on the way to camp. They all had a chance to catch up to us. That's why Talia died. If it hadn't been for that Cyclops, she would be alive today. Go below. You need some rest. Land. We're approaching the island of the Sirens. I want you to do me a favor. The Sirens will be in range of their singing soon.
Oh, that's no problem. We could just plug up our ears. There's some candle wax below deck.
I want to hear them.
Why?
They say the Sirens sing the truth about what you desire. They say they sing things about yourself you didn't even realize. That's what makes them so enchanting. If you survive, you become stronger and wiser. I want to hear them. How often will I get that chance? Don't untie me. No matter how much I plead, I'll want to go straight over the edge and drown myself.
Oh my gosh. You okay?
I didn't realize
What?
how powerful the temptation would be.
I saw the way you rebuilt Manhattan. And Luke. And your parents.
You saw that?
What Luke said back on the Princess Andromeda. About starting the world from scratch. That really got to you, huh?
My fatal flaw. That's what the siren showed me. My fatal flaw is hubris.
That brown stuff they spread on veggie sandwiches?
No, seaweed brain, that's hummus. Hubris is worse.
It can be worse than hummus.
Hubris means deadly pride, Percy. Thinking you can do anything better than anyone. Even the gods.
Do you feel that way?
Don't you ever feel like, what if the world really is messed up? What if we could all do it over again from scratch? No more war, nobody homeless, no more summer reading homework.
I'm listening.
I mean, The West represents a lot of the best things mankind ever did. That's why the fire's still burning. That's why Olympus is still around, but sometimes you just see the bad stuff, you know? And you start thinking the way Luke does. If I could tear this all down, I would do better. Don't you ever feel that way? Like you could do a better job if you ran the world?
No. Me running the world would kind of be a nightmare.
Then hubris isn't your fatal flaw.
Then what is?
I don't know, Percy, but every hero has one. If you don't find out what it is and learn to control it, well, they don't call it fatal for nothing. Percy, we're here.